early wash. So generally on mid fights, I will play in big door and just rank 1 mini in the beginning, and then probably start to walk up the point with my team. So here, yeah, I like to hover around the sniper and just make sure that the spy doesn't get free pick on her sniper. And since we have the mid, like my immediate action is just to go big door with our flank and try to pressure that.
I noticed you didn't build a teleporter walking out the spawn. Is there any particular reason?
Generally, on mids, I think you can get enough metal actually to build a teleporter and then exit, but then I would generally would rather have the metal capacity to build minis on mid, and I think oftentimes like building a teleporter will detract from that and affect my mid fights often because it doesn't allow me to like be aggressive with my team as much as I want to, because getting into mid fight is like all about being really fast, and if I'm slow to mid fight, building teleporters, not really helping my team, I don't think. But I think if your team struggles with mid fights, then building a teleporter on second is really good. But just for this initial mid fight, generally I'm more confident in just being aggressive for our team. So here, since our team lost the push, I think the Uber should be even. And again, like I just like playing big door and
I'm moving this.
just making sure that I am able to do as much damage as I can while not dying. I think right here, yeah, I got way too aggressive, and I think that was a fight that I shouldn't have taken. I think our dumb will call to get in lobby, which is why I tried to go in there, but taking a fight with Fusca is not very smart in general.
And it looks like you guys dropped your entire flank as well in that push exchange. So that probably didn't help that whatsoever.
It looks like there's only a scout in second, so we should be able to like definitely hold this. And just retake the point. Yeah, here I just want to build a teleporter, and I actually find like this teleporter is really good for pushing second, or not pushing second, pushing last, because that teleporter can stay up a long time, and a lot of your classes like your sniper can take it and often get a really good pick if they don't see your sniper. So I think right here we exchange Ubers. So I just go to balcony and try to build here. It looks, yeah, I immediately get pushed up by her scout. I actually find that like, because whenever I tried pushing main or balcony during these Uber exchanges, like I just got immediately shut out, and it has been working out for me. So I'm probably gonna go for like a different route to push into last, because their scout just, either their scout or sniper would just push me out, and I wouldn't be able to get into the last point.
You're all right,
But it looks like we're opting to try to hold second again. Not sure if we cooked their med, but because they're not pushing out yet.
Looks like Percy just killed their demo.
Oh yeah. If the demo's dead, then we can definitely try to peek lobby aggressively, since there's no stickies here.
Nice one catching up on Spy.
Nice going, Park.
Yeah, I generally like will spy check a lot just around our team, since the Paro class isn't the only class to do that. Like anyone can really do that effectively. And especially on like a 5-speed map like Gully Wash, it's really easy to catch out spies and get kills on them.
Also notice that soldier got behind him and destroyed your teleport entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somehow now he's back in the lobby. He might have gone back up. There's a big door sneaking around on the inside of him.
Yeah, here, like we're just all clumped up on river. Like, if a soldier does bomb us, we would die pretty much instantly. But we do take control of lobby and river. So I'm just gonna try to set up here in lobby and my dispenser and everything. Apparently it's the wrong config over here. So yeah, here I generally would be the class 2. Just watch lobby, make sure that there's a soldier or scout that doesn't get too aggressive. Yeah.
Nice 2-shot.
Their scout would just go balcony or shutter every time and just catch me out. So I don't know. Like generally you would have a soldier watch lobby with me, but I'm not sure where my soldier was.
Yeah, it seemed like
Sandblast just like gets in and out very easily.
Like you were kind of playing alone in there a lot.
And I contributed nothing to that group exchange or fight. But yeah, for mids, I should be doing the same thing, just wrangling on mid and making sure that nothing gets through under and wraps us. So you know this, like I would, when our sniper walks the banana, I walk with our sniper too, just make sure that nothing kills him, but unfortunately, I think Zero decloaked very early and I couldn't catch him out at the time. But you'll notice that like the spy loves to just pick the sniper, especially with the Braves back nerf. So like you can get a lot of like easy and free kills if you just play around your sniper. Because not only are you getting that crucial pick on the spy, and you can't harass your team as much, but your snipers are a very important class to keep alive. So you're like right here, like I'm just gonna be playing around our sniper and making sure that nothing gets.
So it looks like you guys just lose a lot of important players and are forced to back up to second. So which are usually, like, what's normally your go-to when you are backed out like this?
If we have Uber disadvantage, which I think we are in right now, then it's generally best to play in lobby or river up top. But I think we just opt to back up all the way to last, which is a safer hold, since I'm pretty sure they're gonna Uber in pretty soon. I think the Ubers are even right now. That's why, because generally I would be level 3s during the huge Uber disadvantage, but if the Ubers are even, I think minis are fine. Just it allows you to be much more aggressive during the post-Uber fights. It's the shotgun and minis. But here, yeah, I'm just spy checking, and it's really just making sure that nothing can get through water. Like I'm calling out everything that tries to get behind me. You're really not doing too much as engineer and last. You're just really waiting for the Uber exchanges to happen.
So the soldier just went under.
Yeah, so like when the soldier goes under, I'm just gonna like be forcing my attention there and just making sure that he doesn't do that again. Cause so yeah, he goes to river and then I think there's scout or no, they're NG. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be playing around the point here.
So I notice you like to play adjacent to your mini sentry rather than like right next to it. You know, you'll tend to play like, you know, or I mean not adjacent. You'll play like across from it normally, where it isn't sort of spread out the area of denial more.
Right. Like I always thought like a mini sentry is like a temp class, so it's because my mini sentry is watching last. I really don't need to be on point because I know if my mini sentry shoots something, then I can easily rotate and attack whatever my mini sentry is shooting. So I think something was called under. Yeah, so the soldier and scout. It's really all about adapting to whatever your calls are. Because I think our power called that there was 2 things under and water, so I just like immediately rotate and help him out. I think actually in this match, they will go for a lot of back caps that I don't much, and then I think it would hurt him a lot actually. So like making sure that nothing gets behind, like that's really your job as engineer
I'm moving
on
this.
ICP Highlander.
We have secured the control point.
So yeah, this is just a standard stalemate. 1 second. Watching big door. I should build this dispenser for our team as well.
I noticed that during that downtime at last, you didn't spend any time to upgrade any of your, at least the dispenser at the very least, when you had nothing to do.
On last point?
Yeah, on last, when you were just getting next to dispenser.
Oh. I don't know, like for last point, like, if there's like major downtime, I guess I should be upgrading the dispenser. It's not my biggest priority though. Like, it's really just there for ammo, like I would say. But definitely, yeah, upgrading the dispenser is just really good if you can. So here, I think we forced the Uber, and I'm just working with my soldier right now just to cause havoc in their flank.
Sentry down!
Control point.
Moving out! Go on, get!
Oh yeah, I noticed my helper stayed up that whole time. Even when we were holding on
I think I
last.
noticed it. But like, I don't think anyone took the teleport.
Yeah, I think that's a very good sneaky teleporter in Banana. Oftentimes people don't check that. So I noticed that Med, I tried to catch him out, but runs away. I don't know where my team is. I'm just like alone in lobby.
Backing up!
Okay, so this is... I started changing how I play pushing last. I tried going water with my team this time. And I think this actually works out better. Because I forced this fight with the NG, and then I just kind of cap. Yeah, so like... Actually like pushing water was a lot better, I think. Because when you're like sending that many players through water and getting on capture point, it makes the enemy team have to like focus on your combo being Ubered in and also whatever's on the plane. So it's like a really good distraction.
So you think playing aggressively when pushing last as engineer can be a lot more useful than playing passively generally?
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, if you get on point like that, it's and make their team look at you, it's really good to help your combo pushing. Because they have to like divert their attention towards you on point.
So it looks like on that mid fight you guys got shut down really hard. I saw a wall and Monkey go down to their sniper, and you kind of got shut down a lot too.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, so like, I mean that's just really all comes down to like the sniper battles. Unfortunately, Engineer doesn't have too much of a sway on that. Like, as long as I'm doing my job and just making sure that nothing's getting through under, then... Okay, so, for some reasons, Sandblast was in water. I don't think anyone called him out. Like, that's just really unfortunate that you got that back cap. It's just, I think, a lot of miscommunication in this match, unfortunately.
I still feel like at that point a lot of people, there should be at least one person watching last, even if you guys have been pushed back that far.
Especially in Highlander, like, so many things can get behind. So I think it would just be better to expect something like that at all times, since you have always a scout and spy that are up. And actually, like our sniper died because I wasn't playing around him, and Zero just picks him off. So I think that was just like partially my fault because I wanted to go for the cap, and then I left our sniper open to get killed. But I think I don't know. I think I made the right call, just staying on point though.
Backing up.
So again, I guess I should be building a tower here. I don't know if I do. So that teleport is also really good. Expect
Because it's hidden and is right on top of the point.
yeah, I expect us to go in again with Reaver. So I'm gonna do what I did earlier. Just heavy device. I was gonna go water, but then I think we were winning that fight, so I just played River and first killed that heavy and then just try to get on point through for them. I think I probably did a good job of air blasting people off the point as well.
So
So I noticed that your mini is getting spammed out there, like almost as soon as you put it down at mid fights.
I think if they're focusing my mini that hard, because I'm pretty sure I was wrangling, so they have to like do a lot of spam just to kill my mini. They're just wasting time shooting my mini in when they could be shooting other things, so I think it's worth it. So our sniper goes off here. Thankfully, I think we should be able to hold second actually with those picks.
Well, you guys didn't cap mid, I think.
Or yeah, I think blue team captured mid. Now they are, but we should be able to definitely hold second. Maybe contest mid. Yes, our medic's already at mid. Should be easy repush. So yeah, I catch their spy a lot because it's just something I like trying to do. Well, even like a map like Gully Wash, it's much easier to catch out spies, but in general, I will go for a spy pick a lot. Because not only does it help our team not have to worry about looking behind a lot, but it's generally an easy 1v1 as well.
I noticed you getting picked off a lot by their scout. Do you think a lot of those deaths are preventable, maybe? Or do you think he just kind of runs in?
Yeah,
destroys
for a
everyone?
person like Sandblast, like he's an invite scout that plays Highlander from time to time. Like he's gonna be really confident in those 1v1s and just run, expecting kills. So like for those like situations, I don't really know where he is. He just runs in and forces that fight into me that I can't really avoid. So it's just like I have to just do my best to win that 1v1. Cause like, yeah, again, any opportunity that he has, he's just gonna hold W and
Oh, I
just
remember
shoot.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny just walks in and kills all of them.
For some reason, they just stay in big door for like literally half a minute, and they don't really do anything. They don't push into mid. They're just like hovering around there. It's just our pros can just kill them really easily. I feel like in general, like Roadkill their pushes weren't very coordinated. I felt like they actually just like stood around a lot.
I think they play off of the aggression of their scout pretty heavily.
Yeah. So I think right here, I'm not sure if our team is trying to contest. I'm just like hovering around here. But since I'm here, I'm just gonna stand point and try to block this guy. Yeah, so definitely building dispenser is important, and also teleporter. I think that was a spy that just crossed your main. Yeah. I'm not sure why he took that fight. I think that was a dead thing though. And their scout again likes to just really 1v1 anyone he can. So it's just like, I feel like playing passively and just letting him beat is a good thing. And yeah, again, we just won those fights because a lot of their players were just feeding me. We would just pick them off one by one. By then, when we pushed into last, they were like down half their team. Actually, it's the second half now.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the second half now.
1.
Okay, I'm at tick 92.
On tick 52.
Was there anything we wanted to say, like, as an intermission, just to go over that first half?
Who?
Or no? I'm more asking.
Like, how do you think you did? Like, yeah, like, do you want to say, like, give some sort of commentary as to how you think you did?
Oh, okay. So I feel like just overall in the first half, I played pretty standard. Like, I didn't really do any flashy plays. I think, especially for a match, just playing your standard game and just doing what you did in scrims. And because I feel like when you go for those flashy plays, it's often what causes you to feed a lot. So in this match, I think I just played what I did in scrims and what worked for me there. Just playing with my flank, playing around our sniper a lot, and just playing smart, really. Like, I don't really go for like many risky 1v1s because, again, that's just causing you to be at a player disadvantage, and just being alive and making sure that you have a mini up at all times is what's gonna help you when your team fights and help your team win overall.
Alright.
Would you say that the tactics you did were the best you probably could have done? Like for gully wash, like especially like for me personally, like what you were doing is what I tell other people to do when I do myself. You know, you hold big door and that's kind of your area. You know, for mid fight you protect the sniper and that sort of thing. As far as I know, I don't think there's any other way to really play gully wash. That's
Honestly, like for this match, since it's pretty one-sided so far, like if we played against like a much better team where we were down like a couple of rounds, I would maybe opted to go level 3s on big door or on choke, and just like because level 3s is actually really gonna fight CP if you can get it up in time, and basically their flank has to like, they can't really do anything about it. They would have to send in an Uber just to take it. So like in desperation, like I would probably go for level 3s or those type of strategies. But in regards to like this half, like pushing last, I think my first 2 pushes, like through balcony and through main, I just got killed instantly by their scout and spy. So then when I did go up river and through water and then onto point, like I think I was contributing much more to my team fights because they would have to like focus 2 things at once rather than just our combo. And obviously like playing the capture point is what will help you win the game. So
Alright. So you guys want to get started on the second half?
we can do the second half.
Alright, on my mark. You guys all queued up already?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, actually like think the demo started catching on and started throwing a lot of stickies into Big Door to catch my what I was doing. And their spy again, like he would always go for a spy or sniper. I mean, like I just need to be quicker in those rotations.
Yeah, it looks like Engi's primary job in these sort of mid fights is to just watch out for spies on a lot of your key members of your team.
And actually, your scout and NG literally just rocked through under and wrapped around and killed our medic. Like that's just really unfortunate. I felt like I think in that situation I should have just stayed in mid actually, because when I rotated to point, that's when their NG and scout walked through lore and to our big door. It just took advantage of my lack of presence there. So I know that since our medic died, they're gonna have full Uber advantage, pushing to last. So this is generally the time I would go level 3s, just play around here. And
Moving out. There wasn't
I think I put my level 3 here just to watch water. This is also a really good spot. I don't think I actually see my level 3 yet. So like, yeah, they pretty much like spend their whole Uber on my level 3, and I just switch the minis and just like try to kill whatever goes on point.
Oh, you were just standing all those stickies there. Wow.
Yeah, that
That's
was
crazy.
really lucky. But yeah, here like my primary goal is just to stand last while my team pushes out. Like, since it's Highlander, like you always know that there's a spy up. You will probably go for the back cap. And I think my mini like has a beep in it, so I know that's something to try to go into last. Yeah, so there's scout, Wet River. I don't think I contest him because that's not a smart fight to take. Their NG, like I don't know why he was there. Yeah, so like their scout goes for a back hat. I think I should actually stay on second. Not sure. I think our team deals with it. But here, I'm just gonna like try to support my team with my shotgun DM. That's not working out very well here. Yeah, here, I don't know. I feel like for 5 CP, like I just try to be aggressive with my shotgun DM. Like you're essentially like a second scout, so just being aggressive with your DM is really good.
We have captured the control point. Alert. The control point is being contested.
I feel like
The control point is
for pushing last, there's a lot of good teleport spots as well, and generally if you lose your last push, or bleed players for that matter, just having a teleport up is really good for having your teams get back into the battle. Like, anytime I spawn, I'd like to build a teleporter because even though like the spawns change a lot, just having a teleport up is really good. Just to, even if it's level 1, like it's gonna help out your team in the long run.
So I noticed you switch over to Frontier Justice here. Any reason?
Yeah, so like if I die and my mini stays up and it has like a couple assists or kills on it, I generally will opt to switch to Frontier Justice and try to see if I can get any like picks going on. So Frontier Justice is really good with your crits. Like you can do so much damage close range. So here, like I try to mask my crits a lot by switching to pistol, so they don't know that I have crits. I think it wasted on this spy, unfortunately, but I think that should have just killed him. But oh well. So I know their spy is like playing arrow choke, so I'm just gonna be watching out for that during the stalemate. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's all I'm gonna do.
Go on.
So yeah, like here, I'm not playing around their sniper because their combo was protecting the sniper. So I'm just gonna worry about what's coming through big door. And typically in these stalemates, again, you don't want to pick the sniper. You just want to make sure you stay alive for the fight. So actually, I'm gonna, since my sentry got a frag, I'm gonna go for French Justice crits. So I'm just gonna play in lobby actually and just try to beat the distraction.
Control point is being captured.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good teleporter build. Just to get some of your teammates behind. So actually, since they're capturing mid, I'm gonna try to spawn camp them. Whatever comes out to last. Or their spawn, I mean. For some reason, their power was in river. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna kill these players that are spending their attention on me for whatever reason. I feel like even though like I'm not with my team, like just making them have to like look at me and spend their resources on me is really good.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So yeah, like right here, I just want to get out to last since we're at a disadvantage, I believe, in terms of numbers.
Sentry down.
Actually, yeah, I think our team opts to back up to last, so it's good that I stayed alive. My teleport actually stayed alive, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it, but definitely it's good to tell your spy that
We have secured the control
he can
point.
take it to go for like a lot of picks. So actually our team is in mid, so I'm gonna try to support our soldier and try and get through big door.
Sentry down.
Yeah, so like
Our control point is being captured.
Dispenser down.
with our med down, obviously like I should be running level 3s.
We have lost the control point.
Yeah, whenever you're at a huge Reaper disadvantage, I think it's just best to run level 3s, but they already end on our last. Actually, I think at that point, we try to recontest second point, but then, or actually no, we pushed into mid rather. Our push failed, and then our med got cut out, and then they just carried that momentum all the way to last. I don't think there was anything I really could have done to like stop that last point. Because by then, we didn't have many players up. So here, I'm just gonna be playing around our sniper. Like this is all like, I'm gonna be looking for, because he's gonna be cloaked. Yeah, it's just so like at that point I feel like it's just so obvious. Like I knew what the spy was gonna do, because he goes for like the same play every time. So I'm just gonna exploit the heck out of that. But in general, I think spies will like to just go for sniper picks because one, the Razorback is nerfed, or not nerfed, is banned, so you can just get an easy backstab on the sniper. And two, like you can generally catch out the snipers alone, so if you play around the sniper, you can just get a lot of easy kills on the spy. So yeah,
All right.
yeah, there's guy will just do that over and over again. It's just at that point, like you just expect him to feed in and just exploit that. Yeah. So I'm not really able to do anything with that fight. I'm just gonna back out. Yeah. There's no reason for me to stay here.
Alert.
It's our heavy
Our
dive.
control point is being captured.
Oh, so we lost 2 players there. That means I should be able, or I should be playing a lot more passively here, since we're down our scout.
Sentry down.
Yeah, I think their spy got pretty frustrated and started going for me a lot as well. And my rotation towards our choke was a lot slower than I expected it to be, and I just got caught by the combo who was pushing full steam into our choke. But it shouldn't really matter too much since our team was Uber, and that's pretty much a stalemate. My def didn't really mean too much there. But actually, it looks like our team is on mid, so I'm gonna be trying to go through Victor here.
Alert. The control point has been contested.
Yeah, I think I have to deal with it with her. I think it's our scout. Her scout likes to go for a lot of backups. Yeah, so it's just unfortunate timing that their combo also pushed in at the same time. But yeah, right here, like I don't think I have time to set up level 3. Maybe I do. Yeah, so level 3s are really good on last, just to waste as much as Uber as possible. Your spy goes for my gun, fortunately. So I'm just gonna switch to minis and just try to get on point and stop that if I'm able to.
Packing up.
I think their scout is up still. So I might go for a back half. Yeah, you're it. Yeah, honestly, like, just understanding the players' habits is really good. Like, when you start to pick up how the other team plays, and like, take advantage of what they're doing, like, that's ultimately what's gonna help you become a better player. Because I know that, obviously, like, their spy likes to go for a sniper a lot, and Sandblast likes to go for back caps or like 1v1s a lot, so just having that knowledge is really good. And I think, yeah, actually, I should have been watching that. For those plays, it's like, you just need someone to call out that something went through water or river, and I didn't see anyone go through that. And their power in scout just walked up to point, and actually that was my fault that I wasn't watching that lower area because we just costed a team around for no reason. That's just really unfortunate. Like again, their spy likes to go for that same play over and over. It's just so obvious.
We have secured the control point.
Bam.
I actually don't build Tilper here because we're capturing second. We'd rather have a teleporter at our new fort spawn. So here, I should be going for a flank. I don't know why I built a mini. I could have gone down medic really easily. That was just like a very slow play by me. Like, I don't know. I was like,
You
like,
seemed pretty indecisive about what you wanted to do, which kind of panicked.
yeah, I wasn't really expecting a medic to go through there. Just so unfortunate for me. For there, like, it's just split second decision making. Like, it's either you commit or you don't commit. If you're half committing, then that's just what it's gonna cause you to get caught out.
Moving out. That was getting heavy.
But yeah, I noticed that my flank doesn't really ever play with me. I'm just like always alone. It's just really weird. Yeah, I don't want that fight. This guy since he got flash. He's gonna force that fight into me. Yeah. I think that was just to be expected. But yeah, for that play, I was trying to wrap around through backdoor. Yeah. Oh, I think our spy tells me that
Eyes at the control point.
the first one. But yeah, I don't know, just overall on like fight TP, it's like pretty standard. Like there's nothing really
Our control.
out of the ordinary. It's many of like the fights are pretty slow because it's just waiting for the Uber exchanges to happen.
Backing up.
So,
And Sam Blitz gets destroyed.
Yeah, so like air sniper gets 2 picks. We should be definitely going off that. So I should be going water like I have last previous pushes. Just subbing out Burrow. Again, like I felt like that was a good fight. Like the soldier had to look at either one of us, but it's unfortunate that Johnny didn't kill him fast enough. But
And I guess that's game.
yeah, that should be GG actually.
All right.